Attention all you fake-ass people, narcissistic assholes, backstabbing traitors, and users. Listen up. I've got a message for you, and it's not pretty. I've put up with your endless bullshit, your pathetic lies, and your manipulative games. You've taken my kindness for weakness, used me, and stabbed me in the back whenever it suited you. Well, fuck that, and fuck you too. I'm not your fucking doormat anymore. You can take your deceit, your betrayal, and your lies and shove them straight up your ass. I'm done with your toxic garbage, your fake-ass smiles, and your self-serving games. So here's my final message to all of you worthless pieces of shit. Fuck you. Fuck your fake-ass smiles. Fuck your two-faced bullshit. And fuck everything you stand for. I'm done with all your fucking bullshit, and you can kiss my fucking ass.
Right? They proclaim Pride Month in the NBA. They proclaim it. They show it to the world. They say, come join us for Pride Month, to celebrate unrighteousness. They proclaim it. They proclaim it on the billboards. They proclaim it in the streets. Unrighteousness. So how is it that one can't speak righteousness? How is it one that how are they to say that you man, this man is crazy?
That was Jaden Ivey talking about the LGBTQ community. Pride Month. And essentially the NBA, because the NBA celebrates Pride Month. Well, needless to say, that was going to be problematic. The NBA, if you remember Jason Collins, years ago when he came out, along with a former executive for the Golden State Warriors, I shouldn't say former, might still be there. I haven't checked. I apologize for that. But the NBA is clearly inclusionary in that regard. And that would mean the Chicago Bulls would be a team that's inclusionary as well. So they waived them because they considered those remarks inflammatory, not representative of the Chicago Bulls organization, and they labeled it conduct detrimental to the team. Well, Jaden Ivey had a problem with that, and he spoke out in the aftermath of that decision by the Chicago Bulls. Here's what he had to say about that.
They said your conduct is detrimental to the team. I haven't been with the team. Right? I haven't been with the team because I've been rehabbing. So how is my conduct detrimental to the team? Where have I done detriment? Did the players did I say man, you suck? Did I say you suck to the players? That would be detrimental to the team, right?
All right, you got to stop buying generic Viagra if y'all over 40. You can get 9 pills of 100 milligram generic Viagra for just $7.
Before I comment about what Jaden Ivey just said, let me let you hear from the head coach for the Chicago Bulls, who had this to say. Listen up.
We've got people in there from all different backgrounds, right? Inside the organization. So I think the first thing is how well organized. This goes for players, I think coaches, everybody in that building. It's always been, I think, that what's been from the top, like we're all going to work well together. We're all going to basically take care of each other. We're going to accept each other. And I think we're going to be hardworking. We're going to be accountable, and we're going to be respectful, and we're going to be professional. I think that's kind of what it's been. I know some of the things that we put out there. I think it's a situation for him where, it's on his own personal Instagram. I don't want to get into what he put out there, but certainly I hope for him, he's okay. I don't know, like I've had conversations with Jaden and stuff, and he's been always about rehabbing his knee and trying to get back to the court and wanting to play. But I think organizationally, there's certain standards I think we want to have as an organization and try to live up to those each and every day.
I hear where Billy Donovan's coming from. That's not what this is about. There's a camera in front of me for those listening on radio. So this is not just a radio show. This is something that will circulate on YouTube as well. Let me speak directly to Jaden Ivey, because I want to help this young brother. I want to emphasize that I'm not engaging in condemnation here. I'm 58 years old. Jaden Ivey, you're 24. You just turned 24 years of age in February. Allow me, very respectfully, to try to help you out here. There's a whole bunch of people, myself included, who are not gay, who would not consider ourselves members of the LGBTQ community. But when you see folks who are supportive of them, it's about being inclusionary and understanding that everybody who doesn't look like you, who doesn't share your same beliefs, who don't share the proclivities that you have, who follow a different sexual orientation and stuff like that, don't deserve to be ostracized and demonized and shoved aside by us as God's children, because they are too. You can point to the Bible and what it says, depending on your religious beliefs, to support you one way or another. We have Christians that are just as adamant as Jaden Ivey was. And then we have other Christians who are more open-minded. We have pastors who are very diligent and very dogged in their approach to such issues of inclusion. And then we have others who are a bit open-minded, as is the case with members of Islam, members of the Jewish community, Buddhist, Hindus, etc. You have people who are zealots, and you have people not so much. Jaden Ivey, where you lost everyone is when you make a statement like, how is my conduct detrimental to the team? That's because you're thinking about you. See, the team wants everybody's money. The team wants everybody's support. The team, as it pertains to it being the Chicago Bulls or the NBA as a collective governing body, a league, they don't say we just want heterosexual dollars. They don't ostracize groups of people and say, your money ain't green, it don't matter to us. They want everybody's money. Jaden Ivey, so did you, because you didn't play for free. It's a business. And in a world of business, where you made your mistake respectfully, is speaking as an individual, acting like you weren't a part of a collective when you most certainly are. You're an NBA player. Don't you play with 4 other guys when you're on the court? Don't you share a locker room with anywhere from 11 to 14 other guys? Don't you have a coach? Don't you have assistants? Don't you have a GM? Don't you have owners? Don't you have a fan base?
What's up, y'all? What's going on, man? The New Breed 313 Sports. I just want to play that clip and stuff to give y'all, a thing about what I was going to speak about, man. I've been meaning to speak about this topic for a while, and I just been so busy, man, and stuff. So I had the time to do it now. Before I get into it, man, like and subscribe to the channel, The New Breed 313 Sports. 313 The New Breed Real Talk. Like I said, we're gonna get into it, man. We definitely gonna get into it. For surely. You know what? And what Jaden Ivey is speaking on, and I don't have a problem with the young man speaking his mind about the LGBT community. I've spoken about the community. I agree with him. I don't think the NBA should really honor the LGBT community. I don't think they should. It's like you have a game, you have games, you have Pride Month. People celebrate that more than Black History Month. And it's messed up, but that's just how it is. It's a lot of things in that community that I don't agree with. I don't think they should get married. I don't think they should have their own Bible. I don't think they should. I don't think the NBA or sports should celebrate them. I just don't. And you see it. I see it in Piston games to where I think they just had a pride game or something like that. And you got all these dudes and in these dresses and doing all these trannies and stuff like that all over this. And I'm just like, bro, where the fuck did we go wrong with this? We're celebrating this more than Black history. You're celebrating a month that they have more days in a month than we do in Black history. It's crazy to me. It's crazy that the NBA do that. But and one thing I will say that Stephen A made a point is that the NBA cares about everybody's dollars. They want, no matter what religion you are, no matter what you like, they care about how much you're going to spend for these games and eating and all of that stuff every game. They don't care about that. And y'all know how I feel about the NBA, man. I love basketball, but the way these players treat these fans and stuff like that is ridiculous. A lot of them won't even want to, they taking off on games. A regular working person, you're not going to just take off. You got to work every day. If I'm spending my hard-earned money to see certain players and they don't play, I'm going to feel cheated. I'm going to feel like a sucker. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? And we've, like, a lot of the stuff, and see, this is another reason why I don't really go to like church like that, because I just don't trust churches. And it's the same thing with what's going on in the world. This world is so crazy. We've accepted stuff like this. If that's what you do, that's what you do. But we don't have to accept that. The young brother speaking his mind. some people like, well, you know, he's going crazy. He's speaking out. You know, everybody don't like him. His family is disowning him and all of this stuff and everything like that. See, this is what happens when you're a black man and you speak your mind and then you add religion into it. If you're heavily into religion, you're a black man, you're going to be a big target. You're going to be a big target. And all these guys who are heavy in religion, they've been big targets. And all the stuff that Jaden Ivey has been through, man, he's read the Bible and everything. He went through the verses. Even, you know, this Jaden Ivey jersey that I have, he actually on the back of the jersey wrote John 16. So he's very heavily into the Bible. He's very heavily into that. He makes it a part of his everyday. He's changed his life. And I'm all for a brother who changed his life through the Bible and reading the Bible and making the right decisions and everything like that. But when you say things like that, it's going to be detrimental to the team because you're part of the team. So they're going to look at that like, oh, man, we can't have that backlash on us. And it's already some crazy stuff going on with the Bulls because I think if I'm not mistaken, I think they just fired their GM or they fired somebody in that organization because the Bulls over the last few years has been just been wild. You know, all the guys they gave up. You know what I'm saying? They gave up Lauri Markkanen. They gave up Zach LaVine. They gave up DeMar DeRozan. You know what I'm saying? They gave up Vucevic. You know what I'm saying? They gave up, you know, Javon Carter. They gave up Ayo Dosunmu. They gave up a lot of guys, and then you trade for Jaden Ivey, and you don't even have him that long, and you letting them go. Well, he had an injury, and then you let him go because of these comments. But every time you talk about the LGBT community, you're always going to get backlash because as a heterosexual man, they don't like you talking about that community. Our own people don't like it because especially black women don't like it when you talk about them because they're really good friends with the LGBT community. So they don't want to mess that up. But they want to come together with them to knock down black men. You see that all the time. Look at all these shows and all this stuff. You see that all the time. Look at Love and Hip Hop and all these other reality shows. You see that all the time. You see black women crowding around, gay men, gay women, all that. It's accepted. This is accepted now. And you have to understand, people got to understand that this is accepted now. They're more accepting than black heterosexual men. Nobody gives a shit about black men, about what you're doing, your feelings, whatever. They don't care about that. And that's what black men got to understand. They don't give a shit about us in this country. They don't care. What you can benefit off of us, if you're going through something, you lose your job, everything you're going through falls in the dumps, nobody cares about you. But when you up in the world, people try to take advantage of you. People try to be like, oh, yeah, we knew, man. You doing your thing, man. Let me get some money. Let me get this. Let me get that. It's always going to be that. You know what I'm saying? And the LGBT community is always going to be backed up by black people and black women in particular. That's just how it's going to happen. When you make statements like that, they're going to get on you. I made a video, what is it? About 15, almost 15 years ago about gays, lesbians, and down low brothers. I did a video. I was one of the first people who did videos like that. And it's amazing how how stuff is going on 15 years later. It's insane, man. And this is what's going on in the world. It's like you can accept it, you cannot accept it, but it's still gonna go on. It's everywhere. It's in the movies. It's everywhere out here. It's on television. It's everywhere. You can't get away from this, man. The more remarks you make about them, the more of a target you might be, because they do not want you to speak on that community. The Rainbow Coalition, the Rainbow Community, the Skittles community, whatever you want to call them. Whatever you want to call them. If that's what you do and you're like that and that's your lifestyle, cool. More power to you. Let that be what you are. But then you have these fake ones that's like, hey, I'm a fake this way for people to like me and all that. You got to watch out for the fake LGBT people as well, man. Because it's a lot of the fake ones that, try to fake their way into it, and then you come to find out they ain't like that because, hey, you got to do something about them too. You just never know these days, man. And I'm really rooting for Jaden Ivey to get back into it. Everybody talk about, well, his wife disowned him, his family don't want anything to do with him, and these could be all rumors, man. I haven't heard anything about his family disowning him or anything like that, man. I haven't heard anything like that. Cool. I don't know if that's true or not, man. And if it is true, that's messed up. That's messed up. But I'm really rooting for this kid. Things like this could ruin his NBA career. He might have to go overseas. He might have to go somewhere, man, to get his mind right. But what I would tell Jaden Ivey is, man, just keep talking. Keep speaking keep speaking what you want to say, man. Do what you want to do. If you want to speak your mind, do that, brother. Do that. I ain't mad at you. Speak on that. A lot of us guys, and even guys I know, we've spoke about how the NBA shouldn't celebrate the LGBT community and LGBT things and the events they do and stuff. Like when you got kids at these games, they don't want to see this, man. They gonna start asking questions. Yo, Mom, Dad, what is that out there? What is this? What is that? And I know some of y'all like, man, they gotta know eventually, but when they young kids, man, what can you tell them? That used to be a man, now it's a woman. That used to be a female, but now it's a man. That used to be something, but I don't know what to call it. So it's like you up between a rock and a hard place with that one. No pun intended. Pause. But that's what's out here in America, man. You look at these Tyler Perry films. You know it's always gonna be some LGBT stuff. Look at VH1. You know it's always gonna be that. Look at some of these movies. Look at all this stuff. That's what's out there. And people is accepting that stuff. But you don't have to be around that stuff, man. If you don't want to, you don't. Like I said, I'm rooting for Jaden Ivey. I know, man, he has to get back and just he gotta just do what he gotta do. He said the world has been given into the hands of the walker over the faces of the judges, where if not aware who is he job. Nah, okay. All right. But yeah, man, it's just a lot of this stuff going on. A lot of people didn't know that they got their own Bible, bro. It's crazy. It's a lot of unreligious things out here, man. But we all committed some sins too. No matter what we are, we all committed sins. We all committed, things that we shouldn't have done. So it's not just the LGBT community, it's anybody we've done wrong. That's just how it is. You know what I'm saying? Even, God said, come as you are. No matter how you are, just come as you are. And some people feel like the LGBT community shouldn't be in a church. Some of them feel like they shouldn't be in a church. It's making the church worse. You know what I'm saying? Some of them come in the workplace. Makes it feel uncomfortable. And with some of y'all women, man, y'all got to watch out, because some of these gay dudes that you being friends with are going to try to mess with your man on the low and not tell you. So y'all being keying and being cool with them, but at the same time, bruh, they gonna try to get with your dude. You know what I'm saying? So you just never know with this stuff. And that's why I've said this too, man. Like, and Jaden Ivey got to be careful, man, because some of the stuff he's saying, people could be looking after him, man. And I don't want that to happen to this kid. You saw what happened to Charlie Kirk and some of these other guys when they speak their mind, something happens to them. I don't want that to happen to Jaden Ivey. I don't. But we know how sensitive American people are. Like, American people are very sensitive about stuff like this. And about religion and about, things in that nature. They are very sensitive. We live in a sensitive world out here, to where if we're embarrassed about something, you just don't know how people are going to act. That's why you have all these people that do these killings and stuff like that, because it's a lot of sensitive people out here. They've been through a lot of stuff. And I don't want nothing to happen to this young brother. I don't. I like Jaden Ivey. I wish he could have stayed with the Pistons, but I feel like the Pistons rushed him too quick to play, because I said it the whole year. I said, let Jaden Ivey sit. Let him sit the whole year. Let him focus on getting back to what he's doing and stuff like that, and then come back next year. But they rushed him. He had some moments, but then he didn't have some moments. You could tell he wasn't 100%. And then they put it upon themselves to say, hey, we're going to trade him for Kevin Huerter. And Kevin Huerter has played well. So I'm really rooting for this young brother. I want to see him succeed. I want to see him get back into the NBA. I don't want this to tarnish his career. I don't want this to tarnish his life and his marriage and his family and everything that's going on with him. I don't want that to happen to this kid. I want him to get back into the NBA. I want a team to give him a shot. I know some people like, man, he should go back to the Pistons, but I don't even know if the Pistons want him back. I don't know if he want him back. And this kid came from a parents who played professional ball. Is that, his mom played for the Shock. Now she's coach for the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. His dad is an athlete. I've seen him at Piston games. I haven't met him, but he comes to Piston games and supported his son and everything. And I respect that. But I'm really rooting for this kid, man. I really am. Just want to see him succeed in life, man. Just pray on the brother, man. We just got to pray on him. And every time we speak out on the LGBT community, there's always a backlash. There's always people getting into their feelings. There's always black people that's like, we shouldn't be talking about them. This doesn't make any sense. It's okay. And we've always been the ones that come to the rescue of them, fighting for them. But They don't do that for us, man. They don't do that for black men. Whenever we going through something, you don't see the LGBT community rushing to help us and all that. Like, yeah, why they doing this to black men? You don't see that. You rarely see our own women fighting for us when something happens to us. Every now and then you might, but when something happens, it's not. Why haven't I seen black women speaking about how bad this is of Jaden Ivey? I haven't seen not one. I haven't seen one. But it's messed up what this guy is going through. But sometimes with comments like this, you gotta, like I said, you gotta be careful. You gotta know that the NBA is gonna do something about that. That's detrimental to the team for sure. If you are part of a team, anything that you say, even if you're not with the team and you're at home, you're still a representation of the Chicago Bulls. No matter what you do, no matter where you go, you're still part of that team. When you go on social media, everybody can hear. If you're a public figure, everybody's going to know, hey, man, he said that. Why did he say that? What does he mean by that? But you got to know that it's always going to be a backlash when it comes to speaking about religion or speaking about race or speaking about the LGBT community. It's always going to ruffle some feathers. It's always going to do that. You got to understand that. I speak on them. I speak on them. I'm not afraid to speak on them. And a lot of other guys can't be afraid to speak on that either. If you don't think they should, you should speak on that. But you got to know the backlash that's going to come behind that. It's going to happen. But unfortunately, that's what's going to happen. It's got to just get better, man. Us as people, we got to do better. We got to be better. We got to come together with things like this, man. I mean, we got to. But we'll see what happens, man. But y'all tell me what y'all think about this Jaden Ivey situation. Y'all let me know in the comment section. Shout out to Israelite with attitude 4950. Shout out to everybody that's on YouTube. Shout out to everybody that's on Facebook, Instagram, man. Same name, the New Breed 313 Sports. Also 313 the New Breed Real Talk. I want to thank y'all so much, man, for rocking with a player, staying up late at night for a brother, man. Definitely like and subscribe to the channel. Yo, and I'm also gonna say this, man. I'm gonna start doing a lot of these things solo. I'm gonna start doing videos more solo, man. Like I said, I'm not gonna do anything with groups for a minute, man. I gotta do things on my own. It's certain things that in groups that I'm just not feeling, certain people I'm just not feeling. And I got to step away from the situation, man. And I just got to just concentrate on me right now and what I got going on. And the 313, I got to just concentrate on that, man. So kind of done with groups for a while. Honestly, bro, the XP, I'm kind of done with that. I'm not affiliated with that. So I'm not a part of the XP anymore. I'm officially done. I'm parting ways with it, man. Not association with it at all. I'm done with it, through with it, not associating with these cats. I'm done. I'm just done with the whole situation. We haven't done videos in I don't know how long. I can't get in touch with these dudes. They've parted ways and some shit. I'm not fucking with the whole situation. So it is what it is. Going solo. Fuck it. So I am officially done with the 313 XP. I'm done with the shit. We haven't done videos and I don't know how long. You can't get in touch with these dudes. So I'm officially done with the shit. I'm going solo. Fuck all that shit. It just has to be said. Had to say, no love lost with the fellas. Ain't heard from them. Ain't done videos. Ain't done shit. So what's the point? What's the point? Not being a part of the XP, not doing an affiliation with the DSN or anything like that. I'll still be cool, but I just got to do it solo, man. It's just best thing for me. I have to do that. Like I say, man, I'll do some stuff with my man Ed, Drew, Ryan, few other guys, man. That's my guys. Shout out to Archangel, my man Ed, man. That's my guy right there, dog. That's my dude. I will do videos with them. But a lot of other people, certain people I still do videos with. But those guys, haven't done videos with them, can't contact with them, gotta do what I gotta do. So this is the best thing for me to do. I'm sorry I had to do it like this, but it just has to be done. It has to be said. And I've been holding this shit in for almost 2 years. And it's some more shit I could have just said, but I'm going to just keep it to myself. And it just has to be said, man. Like I said, no love lost, no hate, no anything like that. But it just has to be said. It has to be done. You want to just associate with guys who really care and who really want to put platforms to the next level and stuff like that. And I don't want to be across guys who are afraid, who are afraid of it, who's afraid of putting things out there and everything like that. I don't want to be on hold and waiting. It's going to be a process. I get that. But when you ain't doing videos in almost 2 years, or seem like it, when you had opportunities to give people, and when you put stuff to the forefront and the hard work that you produce, and it's not getting presented, and it's not getting fulfilled, and it's not anything happening, then what the fuck am I doing? Why am I doing this? Why am I waiting on shit that people ain't trying to fuck with? And it goes deeper than that. It goes very deeper than that. And it's a couple of things in particular that piss me off that I'm going to keep to myself and I'm not going to put out there. But it's been some shit that's been pissing me off. It's been some things like, why am I putting my hard work into people and they're not even acknowledging the shit? They're not even putting it out there. They're not even doing this. They're not even doing that. So, but it's all love though. It's just something I gotta do. And it has to happen. But a lot of group shit, I gotta stay away from, man, because I'm trying to just weed out the bad shit. And I'm trying to just gravitate towards the good people, man. People I could trust. People I can rely on. Stuff like that, man. And it is some people gotta rely on. If I'm putting stuff to the table and I'm bringing it here, bringing it there, and it's not getting used, then I'm gonna feel like, what the fuck am I dealing with these people for, man? It's like, what the fuck? It's like, but you can do that for another podcast, but when it's our shit, you don't want to do it. I'm just saying. Shit getting tiring, man. It's just getting tiring. Just fed up with this shit, bro. Just fed up with it. And I know I'm going on a rant and shit like that. Apologize, man, but it's just sometimes when you trying to be cool with shit and you trying to just be a team player, sometimes being a team player, you get overlooked. You get fucked over. Sometimes they don't see your real talent out there. I think it's time that I put that shit back out. I put that shit out there, man. So that's what I'm going to do. So I wish all these guys the best. I still associate with them. Maybe, still talk to them. But as far as like group shit, I can't do it, dog. I can't do it. Just can't. But, hey, it is what it is, man. Like and subscribe to the channel, man. The New Breed 313 Sports, 313 The New Breed Real Talk. A lot of shit is in the works. Sorry I neglected y'all, man. I've been working like crazy, bro. Been trying to get this bread, so trying to pay these bills. So y'all know the deal, man. Niggas been tired as hell, bro, but got to do what I got to do, man. Like and subscribe to the channel. I'm going to holler at y'all, man. Peace out. Love y'all, man.